Hello and welcome to another one of our videos. This is our 17 plate BMW 330 Xdrive M Sport Auto. So it has the 8-speed ZF gearbox on this car with paddle shift. This car has covered only 4,000 miles. So very low mileage on this car. So we're going to take you around the car and show you all of the spec on the car and any little chips or anything that may be on the car. So the whole car's been detailed and machine polished. It's obviously finished in mineral grey metallic. Now we've also put some genuine BMW black gloss M Performance grills in the front, which really add to the look of the car. We have the original grills, which you can have as well. We've got front and rear parking sensors. We've also got park assist. So we've got parking sensors just on the side here, which enable the car to park itself as well. So very clever. Just come around the car. All of the bodywork is in beautiful condition. Got fog lights at the front as well. There's a couple of very minor stone chips. There's one just, if I get in the center there's just a tiny little chip. But if we come up over the bonnet, obviously there's a lot of reflection. Let's see if we can just zoom in a bit better. But very, very clean. Got the lovely LED lights on the car as well. This car's also got the 19-inch 442M alloy wheels with the M Sport brakes. So you've got a larger brake disc with a bigger caliper as well, so bigger brake pads, shall we say. Just come in and show you the shine on the car. So all the cars are rotary polished and then polished again with an orbiting mop, which sort of oscillates circles around as it's spinning and gives this lovely deep shine to the car. Take you up on, we've got sun protection glass at the back as well. So all of the roof is all in lovely condition, as is the windscreen as well. We've got the connective drive camera at the front there as well. Car has high beam assist. We've got heads up display, which will display just in front of the bonnet there. You can't see at the moment, obviously we're not in the car, but that's where the display will be. If I actually pull open one of these doors as well, we need the key, so we'll do that in a second. We've got little lights underneath the handles, and then the filler cap, all lovely and clean, no scratches there. We've got Bridgestone Tenza run flat tyres, which are all star rated, which is the BMW approved tyre for the car. So these tyres are designed with the setup of the car. So the compounds are slightly different in different areas of the tyre. Let's try and get the focus back. There we go. We've got rear camera as well, just up under here. Now this car is the 330 Xdrive, so it's four-wheel drive. It's not permanent, so you get the best of fuel economy, and then under load, or if the traction control picks up any slippage, it engages four-wheel drive. So you won't get stuck in any wet fields, or better handling obviously as well. Really lovely colour, the mineral grey. All of the wing mirrors are in lovely condition as well. There's no damage on those. All of the black gloss has been machine polished on here as well. There's no damage on the black gloss around the edges. I've checked all that as well. So if we go into the car, you can see we've got the Harman Kardon sound system. So 16 speakers in all around the car. Another speaker up on the top there behind the professional navigation. The passenger front door card, there's no damage on there at all. The door handle is all in lovely condition. This has got the brushed aluminium. It's quite hard to focus on it because of the reflection, with the black gloss trim along the top. I just come down, you'll see We've got some puddle lights underneath. I'm just gonna see if I can flick the lights on at all. See if that's made any difference. Okay, we've come inside. All the black Dakota leather. You've got the button on the side which blows up the bolsters on the sides of the seat, here and here. Just come up and show you all the headrests. Then the brushed aluminium continues to the center here. And I believe we've got the sliding armrest. Yeah. And then inside we've got the wireless charging kit with the USB and the auxiliary. So this car has driving assistant as well. So it has the anti-collision warning on it with the lane assist as well. So if you change lanes when you shouldn't be, or if you go over the white line, I should say, the steering wheel will vibrate to let you know you've crossed the white line. Bring you in, show you the seals. All nice through there. And again, the leather seats, the black Dakota leather in the back, the drop-down headrest in the center. That's just a light reflection in the car, I believe, on that side. Let's take a look in the boot. I'll just show you the boot lid while we're here. No scratches on there. Come down, if we open the boot. Let's try and come in. There we go. No scratches here. We've got the cargo net for holding down anything in the boot. We've got drop-down seats in this car as well. That's an optional extra. So don't get caught out with another car that might not have it if you need it. You need to check that it's got the drop-down seats if you require those. All the warning triangle up there. So all lovely in there. Let's come round to the driver's side rear. And that little light patch you can see is just a reflection of something on the seat there. There's nothing actually there. Sometimes the camera picks up on things that the eye doesn't. It's just sometimes a little bit of polish or something that reflects. All the back of the seats, again, in lovely condition. Door card again, all in lovely condition. Come to the front. So no scratches around the door handle or anything around there. Oh, we've got the lights on, that's why. So driver door card. Nothing, I can't see anything with my eyes. I'm just scanning around. No damage on there. Nothing on the edge. Sometimes seat belts jam in the doors and they damage the trim, but all lovely. We've got the folding anti-dazzle electric folding mirrors, which also dip on the left-hand side when you go into reverse. You can fold the mirrors in with the key fob as well by pressing and holding the button. Just show you this seat as well. All in lovely condition. The handbrake. And then the gear selector and the trim around, no damage on there either. And the steering wheel, as you can imagine, I mean, there's no, if I can just focus, it's very hard to get this to focus at the moment with the light. The steering wheel is in really nice condition, no scratches, as you can imagine on a car with such low mileage. We've got the voice activation modes, speed limiter, cruise control. And then down here, you've got the lane assist and the collision warning system, front and rear fog lights, auto lights. I'm just going to jump in. Let's move the seat back. In fact, what we'll do, we'll start the car up. So let's just check the mileage is exactly, it was 3,900 and something, so it's just gone over 4,000 miles now. We'll we'll flip the lights on. There we go. So we've got a mode button down here. Now I'm gonna see if I turn the lights off again. Let's try and zoom in. Excuse me. Okay, so the black grille on the car in front, if you look at the black grille, you'll see the heads-up display. I'm flicking through the radio channels. It's quite hard to show on a camera, but I think you can just about make that out. I keep flicking through. This will show you the speed of the car, previous telephone numbers, the same as what you'd get on the black panel display. And if you're wondering what the black panel display is, when you've got, now I'll show you. So if we turn to my vehicle settings, actually let's go back to iDrive settings. If we then come, oh sorry, let me just start again because I'm trying to look round the camera. It would be a lot easier to look at the back of the camera. What am I doing? Vehicle settings. There we go, we want displays. So if we come down to displays, this is where we can turn the heads up display off. Sorry. So if we come over to here now, when we use this mode button down here, this is the full black panel display down here. So if you press the mode, you got AM, music collections, the hard drive, 80 gig of hard drive. If you've got your phone connected, it will show the last previous number. So you can either have the system on down here, or if we go back up to where we were, we can put the heads up display and it'll go onto the top. You can choose what information the heads up display will show you. You can see on the right. And you can also adjust the brightness of the heads up display, the height and the rotation. So if it looks a little bit lopsided, you can adjust that so it's nice and square to your vision. We come down here, we've got the dual climate control, we've got the heated seats, 3-stage heating. We've also got, see if this is in focus, heated steering wheel. So keep your hands nice and warm. The iDrive wheel on the Pro Nav allows you, if we hit the menu button, if we go into say navigation, address input, and then we can either use voice input or we can write with our finger on the top of the iDrive wheel. And as you go through, you'll see it shortcut. It's quite good if your writing isn't particularly good, and then you can shortcut over to the right, etc. So come out of there. So if we go into my vehicle and come down to vehicle status, go over to the left, service requirements, you can see that this car had its first service at 3,000 miles, had oil, had a brake fluid. I mean, it's obviously not done a lot of miles, so they've done the brake fluid at the same time. The brake fluid is at 3 years. The oil changes are generally 19,000 miles. It's still got 16,000 remaining on there. Brake pads 27,000 on the front, rear pads 34. So that's all good in there. In the glove box, we've got all the handbooks. See, cup holders, nice and clean in there. Just take you around the leather. But beautiful condition inside. I mean, there's no wear and tear as you can imagine. We've got front and rear parking sensors. Now the park assist is ticked on the left here. If we go back up there, flip it on and off. If I put the car into drive, is it going to enable us to see? I've not got a seatbelt on. So basically it will pick up a parking space on the left or on the right. If we want the rear view camera, we've got the rear view camera. If we want parking guidelines or obstacle marking on, we can do that as well. You can adjust all the it's for automatic parking activation. Bit of a tongue twister today. So we'll come out of there, and then you've got all your sub menus for your lighting. It's got intelligence safety. So this is where you can adjust the warning point from early, medium or late for the warning of how close you get to the car in front. Put the car back in park. So if we put the lane assist on, you'll see these two lines come up, and as soon as you go over the white line, you'll feel like a little bit of vibration on the steering wheel, and it's just letting you know that you've crossed the white line. Okay, you've also got another USB port down here. I'm just going to check the specs. So this car also has online entertainment at the moment, if it hasn't run out. High beam assist, heated steering wheel, folding armrests, concierge services, park assist. We've got Wi-Fi hotspot as well on this car, so you can connect up to the internet. I'm going to take you outside the car and show you underneath the bonnet. Let's just put the handbrake on. 2 pulls. So this is the 3-litre twin power turbo. So the difference between the 330 and the 335 would usually be the 335 is Xdrive and the 330 isn't, but they do an Xdrive model in the 330, which this is, so that's the same. It's going to be the power output, and the fact that the 335 is a twin turbo. The word twin power turbo refers to the actual turbos themselves. They have like what's called like a dual port to them, I believe. So you'll get 2 inputs of the exhaust gases going into the turbo opposed to 1, which makes them more efficient and allows the air to flow quicker, so you get less lag. Now the power is 258 brake horsepower. With a Celtic remap tune, the power will go to 310 brake horsepower, which is only 3 brake horsepower behind the 335. But the newton meters of torque actually goes to 640, where the 335 at standard obviously is 630. So you actually get a little bit more torque on a remap, which is basically the acceleration, that low down grunt. Now all of the bonnet under the bonnet here has all been cleaned by hand. We use WD-40 to clean around the engine bay. A nice safe product to use and brings the engine bay up lovely. So now we've got those lights on full. Just see the lights there. Just bring you back out. So amazing on fuel, these cars. You can get 50 to the gallon quite comfortably using the drive mode settings. The Eco Pro will put the car into a more economic driving mode, and then the Sport mode or the Sport Plus will enhance the response from the throttle. I hope I've covered enough in the video today. I've got quite a few cars to do, so I'm feeling a bit under pressure to get everything done. If you have some interest in the car and you have some questions, please just give me a call and I'll happily answer your questions. And if you need any more information on the car or warranty, finance, etc., so there she is, our 330 Xdrive, just 4,000 miles. Thank you very much for watching the video, and we'll speak to you soon. Take care, bye.